I want to talk about a little bit of rage bait today that I've been seeing, and obviously it's rage bait, so I shouldn't be getting mad about this. But sometimes, and a lot of the times, rage bait is genuinely funny. It's genuinely just like a funny joke. But this type of rage bait that I'm seeing is just nothing's really funny about it. It's more racist. It's not even more racist. It is racist rage bait instead of just actually like being funny. And it's basically a mashup that I've been seeing on TikTok that people have been posting between Slayr and Teto, where I think Slayer's song "Keep Me Going" has been part of a mashup with Teto, and people have been posting about it online. And there's just been a lot of racist comments about this song, about this mashup. Not even just about like Slayer's music itself, but more just like people being racist while complimenting Slayer's music, which is an interesting thing to say, but you'll see kind of what I mean when I show you the examples of it. And a lot of what I'm seeing is just, screenshots on TikTok of TikTok comments because I'm assuming a lot of these people deleted their comments once so many people went through their account and said, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?" And because that's obviously the way they're talking about the music is going to make a lot of people mad. But it just is absolutely insane that these type of people are thinking, even if it's a rage bait, thinking that it's funny, and even if it's not rage bait, they are just thinking it's an acceptable thing to say in any capacity. So let's just kind of look at like the few examples that I have of like what people are saying about it, and just like how they're attempting to compliment Slayer's music without while being racist. That's kind of just what's going on here. So we have this right here. Obviously, you can see someone's once again reposting the TikTok comment saying, "Do I have to say anything?" And it's basically like this song right here, and I'll play it.
Think I'm on over, then I hit another wall. My insecurity, she double didn't know my flaws. I'm thinking way too deep, it's like my head is coming off. You keep me going.
So yeah, as you can see, it's a mashup between the two songs, and there have been music videos with both of them too as well. And then there's been comments that are a lot of them are like this, basically saying, "Now this is good black music, none of that," and then rap stuff. I'm not gonna even say the abbreviation because I'm pretty sure I can't even say it as a white guy. So especially in the elongated version, especially can't say that. But I'm just gonna avoid any sort of controversy of me saying the abbreviation, and I'm just gonna float over it just to avoid anything. But yeah, as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. People are saying, "Now this is good black music." What do you mean? None of that rap stuff. What do you mean none of that rap stuff? Like you can't say this in a genuine way. Obviously now with the fuck ass AI cat gif that's like dancing in the bottom is another thing on top of this overall as well. But it's just absolutely ridiculous that like you think this is an acceptable thing to say and just kind of think this is like a compliment to Slayr and the person who made the music video and everyone involved. This isn't a compliment. You're just being racist, and it's just unbelievable that like, this is something that someone said in their brain. I should comment this, and then they did it and actually followed through with it without having any of the wherewithal to say, "Hey, maybe I shouldn't say this. This might be racist." Next one here is another one. And now, obviously, this one I'm 1000% assuming is a rage bait, just because I think it's fun that people love to hate on the Amazing Digital Circus. Whether or not it's good, I've never seen it. I really don't care about it. But because they have a Jax, I think the character's name, GIF in the bottom, I think it's rage bait. But once again, even if it is rage bait, it's still racist as fuck to say. But once again, with the music video, now this is what all blast music should sound like: no guns, no assaulting women, and nothing about doing something bad to our police officers. Only Slayr is a good kind because he's able to be himself without letting his black side take over. I can finally listen to hip hop again. Very just even if this is rage bait, you have to be some level of racist to even come up with this type of rage bait. But once again, it is just a racist thing to say, and it's not even funny because you're just being racist overall. And like, it's just literally a caricature of like what people call rap music, what people say rap music's about. And it's just unbelievable that once again, this person said or thought this would be an acceptable thing to say and thought it would be a compliment to Slayer's music by just being racist to him and saying that the only reason why his music is good is because he didn't let his black side take over. It's just an insane thing to say. And then we also just have another one right here, another comment on TikTok saying, "Hell yeah, I didn't know Africans had the technology to make actual good gangster rap. Kudos and up, dude, because we need more normal ones like you." And then another amazing digital circus gif, which once again, very much so assuming this is a rage bait because once again, people love making fun of the amazing digital circus and like making fun of their fans and making fun of anyone who's involved in it. So this is another like once again rage bait, I'm assuming, but once again, still a racist thing to post and still a racist thing to rage bait about because once again, you're being racist in your rage bait. Like there's no justification for what you're typing here. It's just insane. And then the final one, once again, is just now this is what I'm talking about. No black gangster music, no gang violence, and no overstimulating gangster rap. We need more non-gangster black music like this with a Teto little dance thing. And, I think this person had a really good reaction to what this person was saying, and then you can just read it for yourself because once again, don't think I can read it out loud, guys. I'm gonna be real. Don't thi I actually can't read it out loud, not even think. I know I can't read that out loud. But, I mean, this is just probably the best take we have about every one of these people's comments. Because even if they're rage baiting, even if they're making a joke and trying to just attack other groups, they're being a racist while doing it, and I think that's just obviously a massive issue in and of itself, and something that even the rage baiters, maybe they're aware of. I would assume they're just too dumb to be aware of this. That them being racist as a joke is still them being racist, and and also the people are being genuine and they're saying like they're complimenting it, saying like, "Oh, this is now good black music." Cannot believe that they're in their mind thinking that this is like a genuine way to compliment someone's music by saying the music's only good because you're suppressing your blackness. Like, that kind of is an insane thing to say, and it's just crazy that this is what people are commenting. And the winner's gotten out to Slayr. I guess, like, the jokes have gotten out to Slayr right here about or the post and everything. Just the entire thing of surrounding his entire music video with Teto is coming out, and he's obviously gonna be done with it. He's obviously has had a bad reaction, or not a bad reaction to it. He's been hurt by the people, like, rage baiting in this way, or, like, even commenting in this way sincerely. He says, done sampling that type of shit. I don't know why people gotta be racist and then, confuse that shit with my actual fans enough. Basically saying that all the people being racist aren't like the actual fans of Slayr and they aren't actual representations of the people who enjoy his music. And that these are just like outside instigators who are coming in and just being racist, which is once again very likely a thing that has happened. And even if they are rage baiting and even if they are just like, being jokesters or tricksters, they're being racist overall. And so it kind of just sucks for this guy as well that he kind of just got a random shot in the face by these people who are being intentionally provocative and being racist just because they want to hate on other groups of people that they believe that they should be allowed to hate on. And so once again, unfortunate. And like the mashup's not even that bad. Like I'm not the biggest fan of either of these two people's musics, Teto or Slayr. I do, think that hearing the mashup, it sounded fine. I don't see why anyone would be like, oh, this is the worst fucking music of all time. Let me be racist now to make everyone who is a fan of this feel bad because that's just an absolutely insane thing to do. And it's just once again, not something I think is acceptable to do in any capacity. But yeah, that's kind of just what I wanted to show. And once again, I'd like Slayr said, this is probably a bunch of outside people rage baiting people and trying to just make fun of anyone who's a fan of it. But in doing so, they're being a racist and trying to act like other people are racist for liking it just makes them racist in and of itself because the stuff that they're saying is just insane to even like joke about in any capacity. But that's just kind of where we're at. That's kind of where we're at in this situation. Unfortunate that Slayr had to get caught in the crossfire here, and his music was just unfortunately used as like the way for people to be racist in this way. But that's just kind of how unfortunately the cookie crumbled. And so yeah, it's tough. But that's all I want to talk about for today, though. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.